It's news time. Information is power. The current. The news headline. Uzodinma weeps over distraction of Imo community. Imo Governor Hope Uzodinma on Tuesday shed tears when he visited Izombe community in Oguta Council area to assess the extent of damages done to properties belonging to residents of the community. 3 people were found dead, including 2 army personnel and a civilian during Friday's squabble between oil bunkers. Uzodinma, who visited the community, expressed sadness at the damages done to people's property in the crisis. I am pained. I shed tears with what I have seen. The wealth created by my brothers and sisters has been burnt. What I have seen, a calamity has befallen Izombe. The wealth created by brothers and sisters are burnt. Only God knows that I regard Izombe the same way I regard Omuma, my place of birth. Hope Uzodinma is your brother. Please, your anger should not boil over. I have told the army that the innocent must have peace. There must be peace in Izombe. There must be peace in Imo State. There must be peace in Nigeria. I am pained. Izombe community has stood by me throughout my political career. The governor said, if there is any community in Imo State where civilization should be resident, it is in Izombe community. Izombe is a community where we have so many wise men. Governor Uzodinma called on the leaders not to keep quiet over the incident. Where are our leaders? Why are you keeping quiet? These youth are our brother. I am not going to kill them. I will want them to repent and tell us why they have taken to crime. Unfortunately, this has happened. It is so sad. Your Royal Highness, I want to condole with you. We are here on a condolence visit to visit my brothers and sisters. What happened is very bad. It is condemnable. I must be with you because I was struggling. When I was struggling, you were with me. When I was challenged, you were with me. So if you are challenged, I will also be there with you. We are wasting time with too many quarrels. Let us come together. Look at the homes belonging to our kinsmen who suffered to make a living now burnt. As if it is not enough, they are even afraid to go back to their homes. I will never support anybody to kill anybody in Imo State, and I will set up a committee that will come and assess the damages. Where the government will assist the owners, we will assist. And these were the words of Hope Uzodinma while he visited Izombe. Order. The governors are unable to counter effectively because they do not have control over federal police, which are neither adequate nor equipped to deal with security challenges. The problem is further compounded by the fact that there is proliferation of small arms in the hands of people who should not have them. We also have ill-equipped, inadequate and underfunded police system in the land. If you call governors the chief security officers of their states and they cannot determine the number of policemen they can deploy and the kind of equipment to use, then it becomes extremely difficult for governors to take control of security issues in the Southeast. The Southeast governors are handicapped, but we are trying our best, Dr. Ikpeazu said. Reacting to the 2023 presidency, the governor said it was right and proper for his party, PDP, to zone the presidency to South after President Muhammadu Buhari might have completed his 2 terms of 8 years in the spirit of equity and justice. However, Governor Ikpeazu made it clear that it was left for the 3 southern zones to come to the negotiating table to why particular zone in the south, which has never produced the president, should take the shot in 2023, apparently referring to the Southeast. Our zoning options have been spelled out by the PDP, and it says that the chairmanship of the party should go to the North in 2023. As an individual, I feel that the weight of equity and justice favors the president from the South, and when we come to the South, we find out which zone has not yet produced the president and give them the ticket to that zone. On the qualities of the next president of Nigeria should possess, Governor Ikpeazu stated that he should be one capable of correcting the wrongs that have been done to majority of Nigerians and rebuilding their confidence and hope in governance. He also said that we need a president in 2023, the one that is capable of visiting all the 109 senatorial districts at least 3 times a year, and meeting in a town hall with the people and apologizing to them that we have wronged them. The next president must be ready to engage with the people and discuss what he is doing and give explanations for what he can do and what he cannot do. We must apologize to the people because we have really not done well and make the people to feel a sense of belonging. The governor, whose birthday comes up next Monday, actually said. And the news analysis is that the Governor Ikpeazu of Abia State, a PDP member, is the one trying to talk about the preferment or solution to the indigenous people of Biafra agitation and face off with the federal government of Nigeria, trying to say that the federal government needs to look into the agitations of these people, that though it is right that they are actually using some criminal ways to launch their agitations. However, there is still some iota of truth in what they are saying if properly checked, saying that the people in the southeast causing all this mayhem cannot be compared to those in the northeast and northwest, saying that it is even still considerable when compared together, and thereby admitting that the issues raised by the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is actually could actually be best resolved through engagement, and that arguing about this kind of important issue is what the group is talking about that requires attention. Also saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is actually a citizen and a bona fide resident of his state, and therefore is prepared to engage him to resolve the issue, that he does not even see Kanu as the IPOB leader, but as a citizen, and that as his father is ready, to make sure that he looks for a way to care for him, and that he is, tried in a just and fair way, as he is waiting for trial for October 21st, 2021, thereby saying that they should treat him fairly because he cannot be treated as a convict when he has not yet been convicted by a competent court of law. And saying that about the presidency for 2023, that it was right for justice, fairness, and equity for the presidency to be zoned to the south. Then when it comes to the south, then the south people can now decide which part of the south the slot should be given to, which has actually not produced a precedent before. And obviously, what he is trying to say, he's trying to refer to the southeast. Thanks for listening.